to our channel. In today's video, you'll watch us feed our animals. You will see where we put their feed into, how much we feed them, and you'll get to meet our little chicks before they grow too big on the next video. I hope you guys enjoy it and keep watching. This is how we go to our animals. Here you will see this is the pasture where our Saanen buck is and our dairy heifers and bulls. Here are our chickens. They can't wait to be put away with their treat for tonight. Here's the little Hannah. She is one of our La Mancha doelings that we had this year. These are our dairy heifers and bulls. Hello, Hannah. So once we go in the gate, we have our mini Halston heifer. And then the goats, we bring them in from the pasture that they have open access to all day. There we have some of our other little doelings from this year. Those are Saanens. And then we'll be locking up our goats to then bring in the chickens. Here's little Bailey. She was our third little, and here comes Haley. And our chickens going great Carolina, because she's the one that gives them their treat every evening. Today we'll be giving them cucumbers. Since they eat all day bugs and insects and anything they can pretty much find in the pasture, we don't feed them anything because they're full. But first we'll be locking up the goats, so we'll be putting away the cucumbers on top of the roof of the chicken coop first. So this is where we put in the goats every evening. They have access to the barn. And we just bring them in by their collars. They're all trained with their collars since we do show them at fairs. Some of them just like to give us a little bit more trouble than others, but Carolina's putting the does while the doelings finish playing for the evening. They're all collar trained, so as we bring them in, they start training themselves since they're little doelings. It helps out for our shows. We take them to dairy shows, and we also do county shows. We also did hoof trimming this evening on all of our does. This is Valentina. This doe, Carolina actually showed it, and she got first place in our county dairy class. She is very docile. She is a very good walker as well.
At the time of the show, she was actually pregnant with her twins. She had twin bucklings. Those have actually already been rehomed. Let me get the gate for you. And that's Daisy. She had a doeling this year. Her name is Winter. She was a very good mom. And then we have one more. Her name is Sunshine. She gave us a set of twin doelings this year. Ivy and Tiffy. Sunshine's very strong and very she does whatever she puts her mind to, so she is very, very strong-minded. That's her baby, Winter and Ivy. I'm sorry, Winter's in the back over there, and the two closest to the gate are Tiffy and Ivy. And now we'll be putting away our hens and a couple of roosters that we have. We'll be giving them cucumbers.
So now we're going to lock up the chickens. And while I locked up the goats inside of their pen, my brother went and he got a bucket and he shoved the cucumbers in it and he put it up the roof like we had done with the bag.
They're all sliced in there, so now we'll be calling up the hens and a couple of roosters that we have.
And now he'll go put them in there for us. We'll move Aria real quick. We let her roam around throughout the day so that she's not in the pasture alone. And now we have locked them all up.
And they're enjoying their cucumbers over there. Now we just gotta get our little doelings that come in here, because they like to eat the fruits and vegetables as well. And now we'll be getting the eggs. And then in here we have some oyster shell, which gives them extra calcium and it's goodness for their eggs.
I like to start from closest, that way to finish off on my way out. We got our nice egg basket that protects our eggs from breaking while I put them away in their egg cartons.
We keep our coop always full of hay. It gives a nice support for the hens that lay in here in the evenings. Plus for the eggs, it's always good and it keeps them clean. Florida, here since we have a lot of rain, their legs do get muddy because they like to go in the mud.
The hens definitely like to choose their favorite spots in the nest.
Yeah, some of them lay all at once. Some nests they don't lay in every day. Some of them sometimes they choose. Some of them like to sometimes lay in the goat room where the hay is. Right, Carolina?
Yeah, and here I just found our little cup for this. The goats, when they come in here, they like to rip it off. So I just place that back in there.
That's from their water. Sometimes they just sleep in here. Some days they don't like to lay in there. And then there's one of the cucumbers. Alright, so now we're leaving. Now we're gonna unlock the door, and here we have almost a full basket of eggs.
And here's this handy lock that my dad put in for us, so makes it easy for getting in and out of the chicken coop without all the chickens escaping on us. And then we have our outdoor lock too.
Yeah, we have our outdoor lock there. And then there they are eating all the cucumbers. They enjoy it. Some of them are already getting ready to go to sleep. And here are these little guys. There's always one outside chicken that she won't go in until we get her with the net. And now we also feed the little doelings and our mini miniature dairy heifer, Aria. She's like a little puppy. She follows us everywhere. And then here's our little barn cat. His name is Whiskers. Hi, Whiskers. He likes to sleep with the goats in the evening. And there, that's baby Ella. She's Bubbles' little girl. She's a Sonnen. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. They were all bottle babies, so they're very, very friendly. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Aria. I wouldn't forget about you either. You were awesome. She's also a bottle baby. This is Haley. Bailey. This is Dior. This is Hannah. And that's Ella. And then we're still missing our other 3 Sonnens, which are Ivy, Tiffy, and Winter. And then our new addition little Sonnens that we had this week. We had twin little babies from our doe Malaluka. She had a doeling and a buckling. The doeling's name is Dolly. And here comes Carolina. Is that for Aria?
Yeah.
That's our little barn. We'll be giving you guys a tour on the barn that has changed. And then here goes Aria. After my sister. Oh, the baby stink is for them. Let's go, Bailey. Bailey.
Might just have to get her out.
Oh, there goes Hannah. Let's go, babies. Let's go get your food. Come here, babies. Come on. Hi, little Dior. And here's Bailey. You're a fast one. And then there we're locking her up in the pasture so that the goats don't go back in there. Not to feed these little girls, right?
Yeah.
And then there are the girls. Very hungry. They're all between like 2.5 months and 2 months, right?
Mhm.
And then we still have the other 3 to go get. Let's go get Ivy, Tiffy, and Winter. This is Mariluca's little doeling. She's super tiny. And then that's our little buckling. This is Dolly's. And that's her twin brother. He will be getting rehomed within a couple of weeks. And then here's Ivy and Tiffy. That's our little jumping area for the little doelings. They'll enjoy it. Let's go, girls. While Ivy comes out. Let's go. Your food's ready. They already know where to go. She'll be getting a second bucket ready for all the goats, and then there's Whiskers. He's going in to get fed. These are a lot of little doelings. And then here comes their feed. Now they all spread out. And here's Whiskers. He's getting ready for his feed. There you go, Whiskers. And now he enjoys that while we feed our does and our steers and dairy heifers and bulls. So let's get those buckets ready and then we'll be back.
And now we have got our bucket of goat food. We feed them 2 buckets at the evening. because they eat a lot of hay throughout the day and just grass from the pasture. And besides that, we milk almost all of them in the morning, so they eat plenty of food throughout the day. Even though they act like they haven't eaten anything.
Goats can always eat
So
anything.
now my sister's gonna hand me this on top of the fence so they don't dump it while I get in there, and
We'll show you that process. Okay, so here I am handing her the bucket, because if not they will knock her down. And then now they all go in. Then we have 3 separate feeders, 4 separate feeders in there and then we'll show you some of that. Now there's our La Mancha buck. We'll be feeding him soon.
I found 3 beautiful eggs in there.
3 eggs from, I guess, new layers. And then those are the little twins of Malaluca from this week. Whiskers is almost done. And then we'll be taking him back out to protect the farm. And now to go feed the second bucket of feed to the big does.
We always have to make sure we lock our barn, or else all the little goats and big goats will go in.
Yes, they like climbing on the feed and try getting
into all the feed bags.
And making it all a mess, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take the feed bucket.
Well, this one you don't have to, because they don't come.
Oh, that's right, because they're distracted already. And then while she goes in there, I'll be showing you. This is one of our Malay roosters. He is a very large little fellow there. He is not even a year old yet. So he will grow to be at, I think, around 36 inches tall. And then we also have the hen, and then we'll be having some chicks of those this year, hopefully. We'll be hatching them in an incubator. He is very tall compared to our other chickens. And now the goats are all fed. And I'm going to show you the other hen. She's by the steers. We'll show you the steers in a minute. This is the Malay hen. She is very beautiful. She has a nice pattern going on. We'll be showing her as well in the 2021 fair. And now let's go get the steer food for these fellas. We have 3 steers, 1 for me, 1 for Ruben, and 1 for Carolina. This is Guapo. We have Nike, and then we have my sister's steer right there. We have automatic waterers on them, as well as all the other animals. And they're getting ready for their feed now in the evening. And then that's their hay bucket for one of my sister's steers. And then this is for Wapo. He gets directly with the goats. My dad puts a roll of hay in there with the skid steer. And then our La Mancha buck over there, he eats from the roll. Wapo eats from the roll of hay, and then the goats eat from the roll of hay. It's a good system that my dad made, so that we don't have to be filling up their buckets as often. And then we just fill up the steers, which we already did this evening. And here comes Carolina with Ivy and Bailey, and then the steer food. So
now my sister will hold it while I go in there and get his container out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alrighty. And then now she can go in there. And then my dad did this with the gates perfectly so that the skid steer fits to put in the roll of hay in the back. And they're secure in here, they won't leave. And then these are our La Mancha buck. He's waiting for his dinner as well. And she's gonna flip the tub that Wapo always turns. And here's Bailey trying to eat the steer food out of my hands. And Diesel. He's a very handsome buck. Very friendly. We bottle fed him since he was 2 weeks old. Hi, Diesel. He is our La Mancha buck for all the babies this year. They're La Manchas. Now Carolina's ready for me to go and give her the feed. Alrighty. Hold that. And then here she is. Putting it in his bin, which I couldn't get it in the screen. And there he is. He already turned the bucket. And there. And now he's happy for the evening. Now he dirtied it on the outside, but that's his feed. And he's weighing 575 already. So we're on track for the 2021 fair. Look how big this rooster is compared to the other little roosters the summer roosters that we have. And he's not even full grown yet. I can't wait to see what he looks like when he's full grown. And here are these little girls. They already ate, and now they're ready to play again until they get put away.
And now for the fun part, we will be cleaning mine and my sister's deer buckets.
Yes.
As they dirtied them all today.
Yes, mine is Nike and yours is?
Loki.
Loki. The inside, and then we'll rinse them off and now in the evening once they're done eating on the outside.
And now we'll go get them some feed.
Here's Whiskers in his action. He is watching some sort of little frog or lizard. He gets everything that comes in here. And you just can't see it. And there's Diesel, just waiting on his feed. So now Carolina got Diesel's feed, and then he comes running, and now she has to go in and flip the container because he moves it every day. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. He has it flipped over. There we go.
Right, Diesel.
And then now she gets the feed. He's bitten the paint off of this, and like 6 months he's been in here. And there he is, as happy as can be.
I weighed him this week and he was weighing at 170 and he just turned a year this last year. So he's gained a lot of weight in just 1 year.
Yeah, he was born in October.
Yep.
So he's big and he's super friendly. And then now we have
Our steer
Nike and Loki's food. Reach out one, and then you take the other. And then this week we will also start halter breaking them, right?
Yeah.
This week we'll be halter breaking them. It is a longer process because you do have to walk with them in the arena, and they do have to be, they have to know you. You guys have to connect as one. We've been brushing them and everything every day, so they already are confident with us because these were calves that were just out in the pasture. So there's Bailey again. She likes
Trying
getting
to eat
it.
everyone's feed.
Yeah. Although she already ate.
And she came in.
She came in. So, we'll be putting Nike's and Loki's feed. This is Loki. He got full of sand yesterday when we gave him a bath. He just laid in the dirt.
And we'll be putting them on this side so that that side can dry up.
Yes.
We'll have them separated while they eat.
Yes. And then we gotta get Bailey out of here because now she's not gonna let him eat.
Come on, Bailey.
Look at them, they're eating in the same thing. Oh, there, he's gonna come already. Move him over.
I think you might have to move the little one down.
Come on, Loki. There we go. Now they each have their own feeding container. Okay. And we'll leave you guys tonight. And then there's Diesel. And there's that one chicken drinking out of Diesel's automatic water. Those things are a lifesaver. No more having to worry about their waters in the middle of the day, whether it got too sunny and it evaporated or they drank it all or anything. And there's Wabo getting ready to flip his container over.
And now we will be locking up the babies for the night.
Yes.
They're already ready, standing in front of the gate.
Yes, they're done playing. They start walking up to the gate already like, get me in. And their moms also call them in. Oh, Daisy wants to leave. They're acting up always when we get in front of the camera, but they go in pretty easily. Okay. Bubbles is gonna get out.
Grab Bubbles, baby.
Yes, that's Ella. She's so nice.
We grab Cuddles, baby.
Which is Dior.
And the last one. The last one.
No, we have Haley still.
Oh, we got one more.
One more.
Alright, come here, Haley.
She wants to keep playing.
Come on.
And then we just lock up the gate with a clip. We've learned our lesson with the clips.
Oh, yeah.
We have Daisy and Sunshine. They enjoy opening the gates, don't they?
Pretty much all of them, honestly. They like playing with everything.
Yeah. And then here is Whiskers. He's going to go sleep with the goats. He acts so innocent in front of the camera. And there they are. They're getting ready to go to sleep already.
Now we pick up all the food that the little goats left over, and we'll feed it for them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Along with their new food.
Over there. And now we're going to get the dairy, heifers, and bulls feed. I wanted to show you guys. Aria, she ran all the way to the front end of the pasture. She likes to run after she eats. But she has this big pasture for the evening. And then we also put in one of our Sana buck in here so she won't be lonely in the evenings.
Look at her.
And there she is running. How cute. And then we'll be showing you our dairy heifers and bulls. They're down the gate. You'll see them run up. Look. Oh, look. They moved the feed bucket. And they're all here except Cookie, but she's over there by the gate. Here, I'll hold the bucket because they're gonna want to go in. Hanson, he thinks he's a calf. He doesn't mind being in the rain, which is unfamiliar with a goat. And the calves think the heifers actually, and the bulls think that they're goat because they get into the round thing of the hay. And here he just got out. He'll go back in now when he sees that everyone else is getting fed. Now he wishes he was on the other side. Now he'll go in super fast. Go in. So everyone's already pretty much settled in, getting ready to go to bed. And then Malay poultry, the rooster and the hen, some dinner, and because they already ate all the scraps as well with the cucumber, we just pulled them out. And we have their own little area here so that we make sure that they are in their own little environment because we do want them for breeding. So here they come. And then here comes the hen. Slowly but surely. And they should go in and eat it like usual, but there goes in the rooster, and then now we're just waiting for the hen. You just gotta let them think for themselves. And then we'll put them in some water. You already give them?
Yeah, they need some water.
They need some water. And then we just gotta check on the little chicks. We have some little Cornish chicks. We have 8 of them. And then the Malay poultry, we do have to put them up at night because they won't go into any trees. They don't really fly.
Since they weigh so much.
Yeah, they're meat birds, so they don't really lay as often. And then they don't really have like the wings like the other chickens that we have. And they're pretty tall, so we had to put their water at a height. And now to the chicks.
We're almost done.
So these are our poultry, our little chicks that we have for this year. We have 8 little chicks. They're not gonna be that big. They're a little Cornish. We have 2 roosters and 6 hens. They're still tiny, but they like to climb on the outside of this bucket that we have them in. And then we cover them with chicken wire so that they just don't leave and go wandering in the room. And then this is their feed. Just gonna clean it out. And then we'll be adding their water. Carolina just wants to go clean. Dirty their water very often. They like to put pine shavings in there. And then Carolina just brought the water back.
And so now I have came in back with their clean water container. And every time we give them their fresh water, we like to give them their electrolyte or probiotic. This time it's going to be their electrolyte. It helps them stay hydrated and gives them some vitamins. I'm just putting in what was left in the package since it says for 1 gallon.
We make about like 4 uses of it since it's a quart. And then
Close
now we
the lid
shake it a
tight.
little bit. And then now we get the water out. And then we put them in.
And they still have food from the morning when I had filled it. So.
Yeah, and I just cleaned it out. So they'll be good to tomorrow morning to change their shavings then. Since we do it every other day.
And now we will be packaging up the eggs that we got today.
And now she just got them. And the egg cartons. We use recycled egg cartons from our customers. We have weekly and bi-weekly customers. So let's see how many dozens we got. We have an assortment of egg colors since we do have different breeds. And our eggs are very clean. When you see clean eggs like this, that means that the chicken is free of worms and that they're healthy.
So here we have got 2 dozens and a half.
And then we'll be covering that up.
And we've got just 1 extra egg.
So we will be putting that in a carton for tomorrow morning's eggs. These are just in the evening. We do 2 rounds of egg collections a day. So we'll be showing you a morning routine soon.
And so now I'll put them in the fridge and we are done for the day. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. After all that feeding, we finished cleaning up our milking room and we just finished. So we hope you enjoyed watching our evening routine. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!